a lawsuit has erupted and it's shaking the foundation of Fox Sports, sending shockwaves through the entire industry. It all started when a former Fox Sports employee, Faragi, dropped a bombshell that's now reverberating across the sports world. Faragi claims that Joy Taylor, one of the most well-known faces at FS1, used her personal relationships to climb the corporate ladder. It's a scandal so explosive that it has forced everyone to take a step back and question the integrity of one of the biggest sports networks in the game. And what's even crazier, it's not just the lawsuit that's causing chaos, it's the allegations that are coming to light. They've stirred up rumors, gossip, and downright disbelief among staff and fans alike. But here's the kicker, this lawsuit isn't just about accusations, it's about power, manipulation, and control at the highest levels of Fox Sports. With top executives like Charlie Dixon allegedly involved in steering her career, we're talking about a network that may be more connected to personal relationships than talent. How deep does this go? You'll want to keep watching, because as we peel back the layers, the real story, one of career manipulation and industry secrets, starts to unfold. But hold on, because what comes next is even more shocking. The timeline of Joy Taylor's rise to fame is far from what it seems. Joy Taylor's rise at Fox Sports is the kind of story that seems too good to be true, except it's not. In 2016, Joy was nothing more than a fill-in host, stepping in whenever someone else was sick or needed a day off. She was working behind the scenes, largely unknown to the public, and had little TV experience. Yet, within months, everything changed. Out of nowhere, Fox announced that Joy Taylor, a former bartender and Miami radio host, would be the new moderator for a major sports debate show. This wasn't just any show, it was the one that would bring together Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe, two of the biggest names in sports media, for a high-profile program. How did someone with so little experience land a role on a show that was set to be a ratings juggernaut? The answer, as many insiders are now saying, lies in her connections, specifically her relationship with Charlie Dixon, the powerful executive VP of content at FS1. Despite having limited qualifications, Taylor suddenly found herself in the spotlight, securing a role that others would kill for. The question that hung in the air, how did she get there? Was it her skill and ability, or something else? But the real story isn't just about landing a dream job, it's about what happened behind the scenes to make it all possible. And this is where things get even murkier. What role did Dixon play in her rapid rise? Keep watching, because the web of power and influence is about to get even more tangled. Charlie Dixon was not just any executive at Fox Sports. He was the man with the power to make or break careers. As the executive vice president of content for FS1, Dixon had the final say on which shows got greenlit and which hosts got the spotlight. And when it came to Joy Taylor, Dixon seemed determined to ensure her success. According to insiders, Dixon was relentless in pushing for Taylor to land the role as moderator on the new Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe show. Even when Skip Bayless himself expressed reluctance, Dixon didn't back down. It's said that he played matchmaker, arranging a dinner between Bayless and Taylor, where Taylor supposedly dressed provocatively to try and win Bayless over. But when Bayless still wasn't convinced, Dixon reportedly leaned on him to give Taylor a chance as a favor. Now here's where things get wild. Dixon was more than just a colleague to Joy Taylor. Their relationship, as the lawsuit alleges, went beyond professional. There were personal ties that raised eyebrows. Charlie Dixon, a married man, had reportedly been involved with Taylor romantically, and their relationship was said to be common knowledge among staff at Fox. People in the building were whispering about it, gossiping about how Dixon seemed to have taken Taylor under his wing, pushing her career forward at a pace that didn't match her experience. But was this all about business, or was there something more? As the rumors spread, Taylor's career continued to skyrocket, leaving many questioning if her rise had less to do with talent and more to do with Dixon's influence. The stakes couldn't have been higher, and the more we dive into this, the clearer it becomes. This wasn't just about one man's career, it was about the power dynamics inside Fox Sports that no one could ignore. So what happens when the truth about their relationship finally comes out? Keep watching, because the fallout from this story is just beginning. As Joy Taylor's career soared, whispers about her relationship with Charlie Dixon grew louder, but the situation didn't just stop at rumors. It seems the power dynamics were much more complicated than anyone could have imagined. According to the lawsuit, Taylor didn't just rely on Dixon's support to climb the ranks at Fox Sports. She was allegedly using that relationship as a tool to control her own destiny. In a shocking twist, Taylor supposedly told those around her that she had the power to ruin Dixon's career if he ever crossed her. It was a bold, chilling statement, one that suggested she was playing a dangerous game, controlling the narrative of her rise to the top. But it didn't end there. Taylor allegedly warned her colleague Noushin Faragi that she only had her job because of Dixon's influence, and that Dixon could take it all away if she displeased him. This wasn't just career advice, it was a manipulation tactic designed to keep people in line, to make them feel like their job security depended not on their abilities, but on their relationships with the powerful people in charge. Faragi, who was aware of the secret romance between Taylor and Dixon, was left in a tough spot. She was stuck between her own professional integrity and the unspoken rules of power and influence at Fox. The deeper this story goes, the more it looks like a carefully orchestrated game of manipulation, where those in power bend the rules to their advantage. But the real question is, was Joy Taylor the puppet or the puppet master? As we keep peeling back the layers, the plot thickens. Because if there's one thing we know, it's that power corrupts. And the stakes here? They're higher than anyone could have imagined. Stay tuned, because what happens next might change everything we thought we knew about the media world. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that Joy Taylor wasn't just navigating the rough waters of the sports media world. She was allegedly manipulating them to stay afloat. According to the lawsuit, Taylor's rise wasn't solely built on her talents or hard work, but rather on a dangerous combination of personal relationships and the threat of ruining careers. In a chilling moment of alleged transparency, Taylor is said to have told Faragi that she could make Charlie Dixon's career disappear if he ever stepped out of line. And she didn't stop there. Taylor is reported to have boasted that Dixon had helped her get her job, but she was now in control. She had the power to bring him down if things ever went south. The unspoken message was clear. In the cutthroat world of Fox Sports, no one was truly safe. But what's even more disturbing is the way this power dynamic seemed to extend beyond Dixon. Taylor allegedly told Faragi that her own career, her job, her position wasn't secured by her ability or merit, but by the favor Dixon had granted her. She allegedly warned that if Dixon ever became upset or angry, he could take everything away from her. In this environment where power struggles were the norm, Taylor wasn't just trying to survive. She was playing the game at a level most people couldn't even comprehend. At its core, this story isn't just about one woman's ambition. It's about a toxic, power-hungry culture that's been allowed to thrive in the shadows. The more we uncover, the more we realize that this is about something much bigger, something that could change the entire landscape of the sports media industry. The question now isn't just what Taylor was willing to do to get ahead, but what others in the industry might be willing to sacrifice for their own success. As the drama intensifies, one thing is clear: the real fallout from this scandal is still on the horizon. Keep watching, because things are about to get even more complicated. The allegations against Joy Taylor take a darker turn as the story dives into the more disturbing details of her interactions with Charlie Dixon. According to the lawsuit, the relationship between Taylor and Dixon wasn't just professional. It allegedly crossed into inappropriate territory. One of the most unsettling accusations comes from an incident at Joy Taylor's birthday party in January 2017. Faragi claims that Dixon, who had reportedly been drinking, placed his arm on Taylor's lower back at the party and then kept going, allegedly touching her inappropriately despite her saying no thank you. Faragi, who was also present at the event, didn't know what to do in the moment, but when she confronted Taylor about it later, she was met with a chilling response. Taylor reportedly shrugged it off, telling Faragi to get over it and implying that she was only in her position because of Dixon's influence. But the unsettling nature of these events doesn't stop with Dixon's alleged behavior. What's even more disturbing is the alleged attitude Taylor seemed to adopt about it. She didn't view Dixon's advances as harassment or an abuse of power. Instead, she reportedly told Faragi that she had everything under control, that her career, her position at Fox Sports, and even her future were all secured by Dixon. And when Faragi warned her that continuing her relationship with Dixon could have consequences, especially given his power, Taylor allegedly dismissed her concerns, implying that she was in control of the narrative and that Dixon's potential actions could be used against him if things ever went wrong. This raises a chilling question. Is this how power dynamics are truly playing out behind the scenes? Was Taylor truly a victim, or was she a player in a far more sinister game? As we get deeper into the web of allegations, it becomes clear that the consequences of this behavior extend far beyond the lives of those directly involved. The entire culture of Fox Sports, and possibly other media networks, could be at risk of being exposed. As we move forward, the fallout from these allegations is bound to shake the industry to its core. Stay with us, because the full scale of this scandal is only just beginning to emerge. As the accusations unfold, the story takes another disturbing turn. According to the lawsuit, Joy Taylor allegedly leveraged her relationship with Charlie Dixon not just for career advancement, but as a means of manipulating situations to secure her future. One of the most shocking allegations involves Taylor's supposed comments to Noushin Faragi about how she was able to maintain her job at Fox Sports. Taylor is said to have explained that she owed everything to Dixon, that her position on the show was only possible because of his influence. But what's even more chilling is what she reportedly said next. If Dixon ever became a liability or acted inappropriately, she would accuse him of sexual harassment. This tactic, according to the lawsuit, was part of a calculated strategy to maintain control over her career and keep her position secure, no matter the cost. This revelation paints a disturbing picture of the lengths to which Taylor may have gone to manipulate the situation for her benefit. The idea that she could use Dixon's power against him if things went wrong adds a chilling layer to the story. It's a narrative of power, control, and survival, where careers aren't just earned based on skill or merit, but are maintained through personal leverage, manipulation, and the threat of destruction. For Taylor, this wasn't just about advancing her career, it was about ensuring her place in a cutthroat industry, no matter the ethical cost. But it doesn't end there. The real question here isn't whether Taylor used her relationship to rise. It's about how many others in the industry are operating under similar tactics. Was this behavior a one-off, or is it a reflection of a much deeper, systemic issue in the sports media world? The consequences of this behavior could reach far beyond Taylor and Dixon. As we dig deeper, it becomes evident that the real fallout will affect the entire industry. So what happens when the truth is finally exposed? Stick around, because the answers are about to get even more shocking. For Fox Sports, this lawsuit could lead to a pivotal moment of self-reflection. Will the network take decisive action to improve its workplace culture, or will it opt for damage control and minimal change? The outcome of this case will likely signal how committed organizations are to addressing harassment and misconduct in the post-Me Too era. Ultimately, this lawsuit isn't just a scandal, it's a symbol of a broader cultural demand for accountability and transparency. Whether justice is served or the system fails those who need it most, this case will leave a lasting impact on the media industry. The key question now is not only what happens next, but also how this case will influence future conversations and policies. Share your thoughts in the comments. Who should be held accountable, and what steps should Fox Sports take to make things right? Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the latest updates on this developing story.